Allison and Lisa Sylvester on Channel 11 News 11 at 11.
Now, Channel 11 News starts with severe weather Team 11 coverage.
Good afternoon, everyone. A flash flood warning in effect right now after a double dose of heavy rain and storms. Check this out. So much water on Freeport Road, drivers had to ride through waves. This also limited access to UPMC St. Margaret Hospital.
Yeah, and drivers on Route 65, look at this, detoured in Leedsdale. That detour heading north at first. Now police are asking drivers to avoid Route 65 in that area in both directions. And water running fast in Westmoreland County. Take a look here. You can see it splashing over the guardrails there along Guffey Road in North Huntington. The high water trapped stranded people in their homes.
And breaking right now, the bathtub area of the Parkway East closed due to flooding. PennDOT just alerted us to this about 15 minutes ago. Drivers are going to be detoured onto Grant Street. We will let you know as soon as the water recedes. Some areas have already seen more than 2.5 inches of rain just this morning. We will get a break in the afternoon, though.
A little break there, but then more strong storms later today. We have Team 11 coverage right now. Channel 11's Aaron Clark and Liz Kilmer live in some of the hardest hit areas. First, we want to go to severe weather team meteorologist Danielle Dozier with what's happening right now.
Yeah, we have that flash flood warning that continues for the Pittsburgh area. As you guys mentioned, storm tracker Doppler 11 radar still detecting that heavy rain, frequent clouds of ground lightning. That's pushing to the east, but I do want to focus the attention here on the flash flood warning that still continues until 1:30 for Allegheny, Washington, Westmoreland counties here in the maroon boxes. And this is where we really had that torrential rainfall earlier this morning, about 2 to 2.5 inches. Still detecting some really heavy rain here around the Greensburg area, North Huntington, New Stanton, around Mount Pleasant, Ross Traver, all with the heavy rain at this time. That's pushing to the east. And then here around Republic, we have some frequent clouds around lightning, those heavier downpours. Whiteley also experiencing torrential rain and frequent clouds around lightning there. And then a closer look at one little cell that has developed in Beaver County. It's losing its intensity, no lightning being detected with it, but still some heavy rain from Hopewell to the Moon area. That's going to be crossing here into Allegheny County, and it looks like it is on a weakening trend. The overall picture shows as this round continues to move out, could be a few isolated showers that try to develop here throughout the rest of the afternoon before the next really big round comes in. That's coming in during the commute and around dinner time as well. Those storms could be strong to severe, and I've got the latest timeline on those coming up in just minutes.
All right, Danielle, and high water. Take a look here. This is McKnight Road near the Ross Park Mall you're looking at, and that is a serious mess. These are pictures from the section between Ross Park Boulevard and Joanna Drive. That's the area that includes the Bed Bath & Beyond.
And water was so high near UPMC St. Margaret Hospital, drivers were actually detoured around the facility, first around 8 this morning, and then again a few hours later when more rain pounded the area. Channel 11's Aaron Clark continues our live Team 11 coverage with what's happening there now. Aaron?
Well, Peggy, we're along Freeport Road, right at the edge of the Waterworks Mall, next to the Taco Bell and near UPMC St. Margaret Hospital. And as you can see, Freeport Road is impassable right now. It looks like a river. Cars are not allowed to drive through this, and police are stationed on either ends of the road telling people not to come any further because this water is pretty deep. As you can see behind me over there, it has reached over to the bus shelter, but still, we saw some drivers try to get through this road. If our producers will pull up that video, you can see a car trying to drive through this impassable road, and those drivers did get shouted at by police. So we want to remind viewers that you should just go ahead and heed those warnings that we always hear. Don't drown, turn around, because you really don't know how deep this standing water is. And because of all of this flooding on the road, access to UPMC St. Margaret Hospital had been limited earlier, but the hospital and its emergency department are still open. Ambulances are accessing the hospital from Delafield Avenue, and UPMC is contacting patients because some services may be delayed or rescheduled. Now, even though ambulances are able to access the hospital from Delafield Avenue, that street did see some considerable flooding earlier today.
Just let loose. It just let loose, and then the next thing you know, it's like a muddy river. It keeps happening too much, and I just wish they'd do something to keep it from every time it rains, you got to cringe.
Now, because this is flash flooding, some of that water on Delafield Avenue has receded, and we expect that this water is probably going to recede. In fact, it has receded a bit since we've been here, but the water did rise quickly in a matter of 5 minutes, and we're expected to get more rain later on today. So we're going to stay out here in Aspen where we're going to keep on monitoring this situation and more that may pop up, and we will have a complete report for you coming up on Channel 11 News at 5 o'clock. For now, reporting live from Aspenwall, Erin Clark, Channel 11 News.
All right, we can't tell you what a bad idea it is to drive through that high water, and we just saw it happen again. Now, I want to go now to Channel 11's Liz Kilmer, live in Millvale, where swift water rescue crews are at the ready. Liz.
Hey, Joe, yeah, right away, I want to direct your attention to the creek here. Take a look at how fast moving this is. It looks like rapids just going through Millvale here. And if you can believe it, it has actually gone down substantially in the half hour. In fact, Millvale sounded their alarm 2 times, which means it goes over the banks, and you can see it just flooded all of this here in town. Look at the mud, the debris, rock, a lot that was swept up here. Crews, you can see, are working hard to just clear the roadways. These were actually closed just about a half hour ago, but fortunately the water did go down quickly, so the roads are open. Let's show you, though, some video that we just captured in the last half hour of really swift moving water, roads looking like rivers here. We're near North Avenue. Evergreen's been hit really hard. CV hit really hard, and not once but twice. So there were 2 rounds of very heavy downpours. The first time, there was a family actually sleeping in a tent in their yard. Firefighters came to help them. Take a listen.
Water just flowing down through our yard, huh?
Yeah. What were you thinking?
I thought there was like no flood, but when I seen it, I was like scared.
How deep was it?
I don't know, like up to my legs maybe.
And I think the second time around, we actually saw even more water, and you can see just the force that it puts. So much debris, twigs, a lot of just junk now on the roadway that crews are here cleaning up. Now, that family said that they felt fortunate that their home didn't flood, but we do know that several basements flooded in nearby O'Hara Township. We're going to have that part of the story coming up at 5. Live in Millvale, I'm Liz Kilmer, Channel 11 News.
That water was moving fast. Thanks, Liz. Incredible images as well coming out of Westmoreland County this afternoon. Take a look at this. The heavy rain overwhelmed drains on Guffey Road in North Huntington. You can see the fast-moving water sweeping through yards. One neighbor says he left for a matter of minutes and came home to this.
Took my girls to cheer camp and then come back through and barely made it through. The road is flooded. Horrible.
That neighbor says the flooding gets worse every time it rains. He says his basement flooded for the first time just last week.
And all this rain brought the floodgates down at Washington Boulevard and Highland Park, but some cars were already caught by the rising water out there. Channel 11 spotted crews towing, as you see right here, some cars away after the water receded. And we've been bringing you live updates throughout the morning on WPXI and our streaming app. We'll obviously have updates on the forecast and all of today's top stories. We have more bad weather on the way as well. You can find it now on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Just search WPXI. And when severe weather strikes, you help us tell the story. If it's safe where you are, tweet your pictures with the hashtag WPXIStorm.
Breaking in just the last few hours, a man charged with murdering an 8-year-old boy is heading back to Pennsylvania. Channel 11 was in the courtroom as Keith Burley faced a judge. Today's hearing lasted only about 3 minutes. Channel 11's Mike Holden is in Youngstown and spoke with the suspect's friend.
The man accused of repeatedly stabbing and killing little 8-year-old Marky Mason faced a judge for the first time right here in Youngstown, Ohio. It was extremely brief, roughly 3 minutes long, and now we know he's headed back to Pennsylvania. Convicted killer Keith Burley walked into court wearing an orange jumpsuit. His extradition hearing played out in a Mahoning County courthouse. He barely spoke during the 3-minute-long proceeding, other than a simple yes, sir, when the judge asked him if he wished to waive his rights and return to Pennsylvania. Burley, who was out on parole after serving time for a prior homicide, is now charged with stabbing 8-year-old Mark Mason to death. Police say he got into a domestic dispute with Mason's mother Monday night. He allegedly attacked her with the kids in the the car, then sped off with Mark and his 7-year-old brother before taking them back to a home on High Street and repeatedly stabbing the 8-year-old. People who knew Burley personally spoke out for him afterward.
It's sad, man. A little child lost his life, and then knowing that your friend, thinking that he got himself right, would have, you know, turned out to do something like this really don't sit well with me.
The Lawrence County District Attorney has expressed a desire to seek the death penalty in this case. We're going to follow the latest developments for Channel 11 News at 5 and also follow up to see when exactly Burley will be arriving back to Pennsylvania. Reporting in Youngstown, Ohio this afternoon, Mike Holden, Channel 11 News.
All right, Mike, and the trial for the husband of Allegheny County Controller Chelsea Wagner got underway today. Kahari Mosley is charged with disorderly conduct following this, a scuffle with police at a Detroit hotel in March. This is video of that encounter. Wagner is also charged. She goes on trial in November. A mother makes an alarming find in a deck of playing cards. The drugs, she says, were packed inside.
Police say these men got away with thousands of dollars worth of pills, but it didn't take long to track them down. How officers made the quick arrest.
And we don't hear about this in our area, but it happened. A man attacked by a bobcat. The noise that led him to a rabid cat hiding under his porch.
Plus, I have updates to the flash flooding that's ongoing across the area and what you can expect later on today.
You're streaming WPXI now. Channel 11 expands its streaming live newscasts. When other stations are national, Channel 11 News is local, right here at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. on WPXI Now. Channel 11 Morning News brings you weather and traffic every 10 minutes. Meteorologist Scott Harbaugh tracks storms down to your neighborhood, and Tricia Pittman helps you get around backups. Check out the difference on Channel 11 Morning News. Pittsburgh's chief meteorologist Stephen Cropper tracking the weather in your neighborhood.
And we're back now with some breaking news. Take a look here, a house fire in Lawrence County, but police are treating this as a crime scene as well. This is the scene on Old Plank Road in Neshannock Township. Neighbors told our crew out there that they heard explosions. We're working to find out more about what's happening out there. Of course, I just told you it was a crime scene as well. We'll update you as we get new information. Keep it here.
A mother makes an alarming find after she bought a deck of playing cards from a West Mifflin store. Channel 11's Michelle Newell spoke to the woman who says she found a prescription painkiller in the game she bought at a West Mifflin Walmart.
Imagine buying a pack of cards and seeing this inside, a pack of prescription fentanyl. It's what a parent told police she found after she bought playing cards at the Walmart in West Mifflin. The game, a brand of the popular game, Uno, called Uno Flip. The parent says she discovered the alarming drug still in its prescribed package, right inside. Channel 11 talked to several shoppers who say they are shocked, like this grandmother.
My son has 2 kids. I think it's really disgusting.
The parent filed a report with Clairton Police. We're told Walmart was also contacted. Police say they took the pack of fentanyl and planned to destroy it. They also said the police report shows that West Mifflin police were notified. This grandmother can't imagine if her grandkid got a hold of something like this.
I would have went in there and bought it, brought him home, Uno, played Uno, and all of a sudden, you know, curious minds.
And Walmart sent Channel 11 this statement. They say the safety of our customers is a top priority. We take this seriously. We're looking into this, and we will work with the supplier as well as Clairton Police Department to find out what happened.
Well, police are looking for a third suspect wanted in connection with the robbery at a local pharmacy. 2 suspects have already been arrested. They are on your screen there, Shasta Foster and Alvin Corva. We first told you yesterday there here on Channel 11 Morning News that the Bridgeville Rite Aid had been robbed overnight. Foster and Corva were arrested when police tracked their car to Route 40 in Washington County. And the third suspect, who was captured on this surveillance video here, got away. Police don't know his name, but they say his nickname is Gutter.
A big day for Highmark and the Allegheny Health Network. The final steel beam was raised this morning on the new $80 million academic cancer center. That building will serve as the hub of research and clinical trials offered by the Allegheny Health Cancer Institute. It is supposed to open next summer. If you drink sugary drinks, you're going to want to hear this. A new study shows there is a possible link between those sugary drinks and cancer. The study was done in France. Researchers tracked the diets of more than 100,000 adults for nearly a decade. The study showed people who increased their sugary drink intake by 3% each day were 18% more likely to get cancer.
Breaking at noon, Tropical Storm Barry has now formed in the Gulf, and now coastal communities are bracing for a hurricane. The massive storm that has already caused flooding in New Orleans is expected to gain strength by Saturday, and people are preparing for the worst. NBC's Kerry Sanders is in New Orleans with what's happening now.
With a severe storm barreling towards land this morning, millions of people along the Gulf Coast are bracing for impact. That storm is expected to strengthen into the season's first hurricane, and it could potentially make landfall by this weekend.
Already there's flash flooding and tornado warnings in the New Orleans area.
Whoa, what the heck, bro?
Rain and flooding from the intense storm system already wreaking havoc.
We're just completely stranded here.
In New Orleans, the first bands of rain landing a blow Wednesday. Cars stalled on city streets. Louisiana's governor declared a state of emergency. Texas preparing today for a second day of relentless rain.
Begin preparing to know exactly where it is that you will be going to in the event that you have to evacuate.
And in Florida, shelters now being readied. Officials urging residents in the Panhandle to be ready for the largest storm since Hurricane Michael, which caused billions in damage last year. Residents taking advantage of the calm before the storm.
Emergency managers are concerned that tourists are the group of people who pay no attention to what's going on with a forecast. So they're urging people to look at their weather apps and at least keep eyes tuned in case they have to evacuate. Kerry Sanders, NBC News, New Orleans.
And some more breaking news. We just learned the bathtub area of the Parkway East is back open. It had been closed for a short time by the flooding.
Some good news right now. There is potential, though, for more flooding later today. Severe Weather Team 11 meteorologist Danielle Dozier is tracking what's happening now and the next round of heavy showers and storms. Danielle.
Yeah, Joe, Peggy, it's really been coming down heavy this morning, where we've had 2 to 2.5 inches of rain around the Pittsburgh area. A live look outside. You can see how gloomy it looks with the overcast sky, and we also have some heavier showers now that are occurring just north of downtown Pittsburgh. Want to focus your attention on that flash flood warning that continues for portions of Allegheny County as well as Washington, Westmoreland counties until 1 1:30. So even though the rain has stopped across a lot of this area in the maroon box, we still have the threat for flash flooding that is because of all of the rain that's already fallen there. Still some heavy rain from near Salem south to Greensburg to New Stanton to Mount Pleasant. Frequent cloud to ground lightning showing up there. Also around Whiteley, Waynesburg, Blacksville, Rich Hill. If you're in here, Greene County, this is where we have it really coming down with that frequent clouds to ground lightning. Also Dunkard out towards Spring Hill, Uniontown out in Fayette County also experiencing really torrential downpours. And then we have this heavier shower that's moving over the Ross area at this time. Currently no lightning being detected with it, but if you're trying to travel up Route 19 or McKnight Road, you're going to be running into really heavy rain. As I expand the view, this is all moving to the east. We could still see some isolated showers and thunderstorms pop behind the line. You'll see those occurring as well in eastern Ohio. And then another round will be moving in as we head into late afternoon and evening. I'll show you that in a second. A quick look at the rainfall total so far this morning. Ross Township, more than 2.5 inches of rain. McCandless, 2.5. Gibsonia, about 2 1/4. Pittsburgh, about 2 inches. Finleyville, about 1.5 inches of rain. Weather impacts for the rest of the day today, especially the late afternoon and evening. Some of the storms could be severe. When we say severe, we mean warnings for 60-mile-per-hour winds, 1-inch hail possible. But of course, we're going to continue to track that threat for flash flooding. So what the model data is not going to pick up on are those little isolated showers and storms here for the next couple of hours that could pop, but it will be detecting the next round that's going to be moving in a big cluster. 6 p.m. showers and storms through Newcastle, Beaver, Butler. Here's 7:30. Heavy rain, lightning in the Pittsburgh area. Also the threat for some severe weather in Indiana, Greensburg, Uniontown, out toward Ligonier as well. Here's 9:30. The strongest storms look like they're in the mountains or at least east of the mountains. Still hanging on to some showers there. And then once we get closer to about 11 o'clock, it looks like things calm down. Will be mostly cloudy with fog developing overnight tonight. Of course, we always remind you, you can download our Severe Weather Team 11 app. That's going to bring you alerts right to your phone should any be issued for flash flooding or even severe thunderstorms later on today. And you can also get the radar right at your fingertips. Our 5-day forecast with your weekend always in view. 80 degrees on Friday. We'll have a decrease in cloud cover, less humid air. Saturday looks good. We'll dry things out there. Sunday, an isolated shower storm, a high of 84. I'm updating the radar and those flash flood warnings coming up in this next half hour.
It's a popular project that, if approved, would change travel in Pittsburgh.
I think you'll see people riding on Hyperloop before very long.
Yeah, Target 11 is finding out how close the Hyperloop is becoming a reality.
I didn't think nothing of it, you know, throw a Band-Aid on it.
Well, we've heard a lot lately about flesh-eating bacteria at the beach. Well, this guy got it in his yard. The warning about the bacteria spread by ants. 7 News at 5, covering more news happening in Fayette County. Well, breaking in just the last few minutes, Route 28 southbound is now closed in Harmer because of flooding. It is shut down between the Harmer exit and RIDC Park. We'll let you know when it reopens.
And there could soon be a new tool that tells police instantly if a driver is under the influence of marijuana. It's called Cannabuster. A startup says it could be on the market by next year. It uses a saliva sample to detect pot in just minutes. Right now, law enforcement officials take blood or urine samples, which can take hours.
Well, you've probably heard the warnings about flesh-eating bacteria being present in warm waters. A Florida man's doctor says that's what he contracted, but the man wasn't on a beach. He says he was simply doing yard work at his house when he was bitten by ants. This is what John Blanchard's pinky finger looks like today. But last month it was a different story. He was bitten by 2 ants while doing yard work, and the bite only got worse.
48 hours later, it wasn't looking so good. And within 48 hours after that, we went to urgent care because it started looking really, really bad.
He was told that he contracted cellulitis, a flesh-eating bacterial infection. He was put on antibiotics, but eventually landed in the hospital and in the surgery room. Doctors say if you think that you could have an infection like this, you need to go to the emergency room immediately because that infection can spread very fast.
And have you seen this? It's called the vacuum challenge. It's another social media fad, and health officials say it is dangerous. The challenge includes climbing into a garbage bag and letting another person suck the air out with a vacuum. The bag can become tight, of course, around a person, leaving them unable to move, and doctors say the challenge can cut off blood flow in the body and deprive your brain of oxygen.
All these crazy things that people do.
Stupid.
Yeah, I agree. Yes. Well, the new warning from the Game Commission after a bobcat attack.
We tell people, even though animals are cute, that you should never approach them.
Yeah, where a local couple found the cat hiding when it attacked.
And I'm tracking more rain in and around the Pittsburgh area. I've got live updates to Storm Tracker Doppler 11 radar next.
If you want to be prepared for all the things you need to do, wake up with Channel 11 Morning News. You'll get dependable, live coverage of breaking news from a team you can trust to get the facts and the story right. We'll connect you to the important news happening where you live. And with weather updated every 10 minutes, you'll know exactly how storms will impact your commute. Be ready for whatever your day might bring. Channel 11 Morning News is coming. 7-day forecast. Now on your screen all the time on Channel 11 News.
Well, we're back now at 12:30 with Severe Weather Team 11 coverage. Take a look here. A flash flood warning in effect right now after heavy rain and storms. So much water on Freeport Road there. Drivers had to ride through waves, and we always tell you don't go through that kind of water if you can get around it. This also limited access to UPMC St. Margaret Hospital.
Yeah, it was really bad out there today, and drivers on Route 65 had to be detoured in Leetsdale. And now police are asking drivers to avoid Route 65 in that area in both directions. Also, water running really fast in Westmoreland County. You see it splashing over guide rails along Guffey Road in North Huntington. So some of you are still dealing with the torrential rain.
Yeah, and more strong storms later today we're expecting. We want to go back to Severe Weather Team 11 meteorologist Danielle Dozier. What's happening now?
Yeah, so some heavier rain moving back into the Pittsburgh area, right around downtown, also right around Ross Township, and then some of the heaviest downpours with the lightning included just off to the east of us. So here is the latest on Storm Tracker Doppler 11 radar. I want to zoom in here where we still have that flash flood warning for Allegheny, Washington, Westmoreland counties until 1:30 this afternoon. I showed you that in the maroon box. Also detecting this heavy rainfall that's right around Shaler, Babcock Boulevard, if you're familiar with this area, Mount Royal Boulevard and Saxonburg Boulevard. Elfinwild also experiencing that heavy rain. And then look at this. It's really coming down again from the north side all the way to downtown Pittsburgh to Mount Oliver. That's going to be moving off to the east. No lightning just yet, but really heavy rainfall. We've got the blinding rain still occurring around the Mount Pleasant area, Ligonier, frequent cloud to ground lightning, and then Dunkard to Blacksville here in Greene County. Torrential rain, lightning. Again, you want to postpone travel. If you absolutely have to head out, you want to make sure you have your headlights on and drive carefully. You never know how deep that water is, everyone. Here's a look at the weather impacts for the rest of the day. 60-mile-per-hour winds, of course, still tracking the threat for flash flooding and 1-inch hail possible. This with another round set to move in late today and evening. I'll have the latest on that coming up in just a few minutes. Joe.
Yeah, we've got breaking video at 12:30 of flash flooding in Westmoreland County. Little Sewickley Creek overflowed. It closed Green Hills Road, and yet it didn't stop people from driving through. And this, look at how fast that's water's moving. That is so dangerous. Turn around, don't drown. And just down the road, water ponded right beneath this railroad trestle in Hempfield Township. Crews had to rescue people from under the bridge along North Green Gate Road. Be sure to check out the WPXI streaming app. We're going to have updates on the forecast and all of today's top stories. You can find it on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV. Just search WPXI.
And more breaking news right now. A man shot and killed in Homestead. Officers found the victim just inside the front door of a house along East 16th Street. That's right next to Pearl's Cafe. Police say someone knocked on the door. When the victim answered the door, someone shot him and took off. Police are trying to identify the gunman now. Imagine coming face to face with this. That's what happened to a local couple, but it doesn't end there. The bobcat attacked a man. The Game Commission says it had rabies. Channel 11's Renee Wallace explains where the couple said the big cat was hiding.
You might not know this, but bobcats actually live in the woods here in western Pennsylvania, not here in the city. But a man up in Franklin, PA, he tangled with one. It turned out to be rabid.
And it came out from where it was, and it attacked his upper torso area and bit him in the shoulder down to about his elbow.
State Game Warden Jason Emery said the animal that attacked a man outside his Venango County home on Saturday looked almost identical in size to this taxidermied animal they keep on display, a 25-pound bobcat. And what's worse, it was rabid.
When I got there, I could hear something underneath of her porch.
Amory told Channel 11 the victim's wife actually heard something crying out in pain under their porch on Frozen Toe Lane. She thought it was an injured house cat. When her husband removed the boards to see what was crying out, the bobcat lunged, attacked, and then went back under their house.
There weren't really any good options for me because the porch was pretty much on the ground, and I wasn't going to crawl into a crawl space with a potentially rabid animal, so I had to actually euthanize it.
After the bobcat was euthanized, it tested positive for rabies. What makes this story so alarming for neighbors, especially those with pets, is the game warden thinks that very same bobcat attacked a puppy on Twin Oaks Road just a few hours earlier. that puppy and the injured homeowner are both undergoing rabies shots.
It had some puncture wounds in its neck from what the owner told me, that they did go and get the puppy vaccinated against rabies, so the puppy should be fine.
Channel 11 checked, and we are not seeing more cases of rabid animals in surrounding counties right now, but it's important to know those cases are out there. And if your cat or dog gets even a small amount of saliva on its fur from a rabid animal, it can expose you to deadly rabies. Reporting from the north side, I'm Renee Wallace for Channel 11 News.
All right, breaking details on this sinkhole along McKnight Road. Look at that. It's pretty bad. Ross Township officials say a storm drain collapsed right at the entrance to the Waldorf apartments. So people living in that complex are being told now to use the Chick-fil-A to enter and exit. McKnight Road is back open in both directions, but officials warned that that collapsed drain could lead to even more flooding when it rains again. A mother and daughter are accused of beating up an elderly family member over the volume of a Steelers game. Now the mother wants her charges dismissed. According to the Trib, Dolores Amarino is now blaming her teenage daughter for the 2017 attack in Youngwood. Prosecutors say the mother and daughter beat, tortured, and held their 78-year-old mother and grandmother captive for more than 2 days. In May, a judge decided Sarah Amarino was not competent to stand trial just yet.
The suspect in a deadly crash in Penn Hills is in jail right now. We first told you when the crash happened 2 weeks ago on Salzburg Road. Kevin Morrow turned himself into police yesterday. Investigators say Morrow was driving drunk when he crossed the center line and crashed into another car. The driver of the other car was killed. He's on your screen there. His name is Mark Hazer from Verona. Morrow is facing several charges now, including DUI and involuntary manslaughter. And 2 people are recovering this morning after a crash involving a Port Authority bus. This happened last night on South 18th Street in the Southside Flats. The Port Authority tells us 1 person on the bus and 1 person in the car were taken to the hospital. They're both expected to be okay.
It is fast like a blast from the future, and every time we do a story about it, we've learned all of you are very interested. So when Target 11's Rick Earl found out the push for Hyperloop 1 was going before lawmakers, he made sure we were there to get the updates.
Most people are enthusiastic about the idea of getting from Pittsburgh to Columbus in under 20 minutes, or Chicago from Pittsburgh, or other places in such a short time.
On Capitol Hill, William Murdoch touting the benefits of Hyperloop and a proposed route from Pittsburgh to Columbus to Chicago. He's the executive director of the Mid-Ohio Regional Planning Commission, and they are working with Virgin Hyperloop 1 to develop the first commercial route in the country.
We've been working with our friends in Pittsburgh and Columbus all the way up through to Chicago to study things like right-of-way, safety, cost, and that information we'll have once our studies are done by about the middle to late summer.
Last year, Target 11 traveled to the desert just outside Las Vegas for an exclusive tour of the world's first Hyperloop test track, where an electric spaceship-like pod riding on a bed of air hurtles through a steel tube. The technology uses magnetic levitation and a system of vacuums to remove air from the tube to reach speeds of up to 600 miles per hour, but they still haven't put a person in the pod. We caught up with the CEO at an open house for members of Congress in Washington, D.C.
We've run over 400 tests on it already, and in this 500 yards that we've built in Nevada, we've already gotten up to 240 miles an hour, which is pretty incredible. I think you'll see people riding in Hyperloop before very long.
Jay Walder is the CEO of Virgin Hyperloop 1. He says communities around the country are now lining up for Hyperloop, which the company says could easily be built on highway or railroad right-of-ways.
What's happening is a groundswell of support that's actually coming from the state levels coming up, where people are saying, we really want to see something different.
And earlier this year, the federal government created a new council to study new technologies like Hyperloop. Murdoch says Ohio wants to be on the cutting edge.
And when you think of the opportunities, if you live in Columbus, you can work in Pittsburgh. If you live in Chicago, you could work in Columbus. The opportunity to almost commute between those cities becomes really powerful, not just for travel or fun, but for jobs, for commerce, access to medical care, that kind of stuff. It really could change the whole dynamic.
Virgin Vision Hyperloop 1 is planning more informational stops in Texas, Missouri, and Ohio later this summer. And they say they may add Pittsburgh to that list. On Mount Washington, Rick Earl, Channel 11 News.
Supporters also told us a feasibility study on the route linking Pittsburgh to Chicago is due out sometime this summer.
Well, mad scramble for cash on the highway. How it could turn into trouble for drivers who pocketed some of this money.
First, though, a father's field of dreams. What inspired him to build a ballpark in his backyard?
Channel 11 News at 6.
Followed by NBC Nightly News at 6:30.
Well, what would you do for the game you love? A father built his own field of dreams in his yard, and he built the field for his son.
And is now in the running for best dad ever, of course. So you're second runner-up. Anyway, it's the talk of Brookfield, Ohio, right over the border from Mercer. Reporter Austin Love has more on the backyard ballpark.
On this normally quiet street in Brookfield, Jason Kidd has become the talk of it.
This is the best thing happened in this neighborhood in a long time.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I have no idea who that is.
Random cars aren't stopping because they think he's this Jason Kidd.
Yeah, I'm terrible at basketball.
This Jason is more of a baseball guy.
So I built this instead.
This being a baseball field he built right in the middle of his own backyard.
Yeah, never too much baseball, right?
It features everything from infield clay, regulation bases, to perfectly straight foul lines. Jason paints himself.
If something's worth doing, it's worth doing right.
Have a Field of Dreams reference? He's probably heard it.
There are thousands of people online. If you build it, he will come, all that stuff. Oh, yeah.
But unlike the movie, Jason wasn't hearing voices in a cornfield that encouraged him to build this. All he heard was the voice of his 5-year-old son.
He asked if we could build a baseball field in the backyard. I kind of blew him off.
And then the idea got bigger.
And then the next day I started thinking about it.
And bigger.
Next thing I know, measuring to see if we got room.
And bigger. Until finally.
Now I got a baseball field.
In total, the field has already cost him about $30,000.
Yeah, it probably wasn't the smartest financial decision, but that's okay. It's baseball.
But for Jason, the money doesn't stack up to the memories made, passing on the game that he loves to his son.
It was my uncle and I. He taught me baseball and got me to fall in love with the Indians in baseball, and I played growing up, and he coached me, and now here I am getting to do it. It's pretty cool.
Sometimes the love for the game,
as he grows up, he doesn't have to stop playing,
is the only explanation.
It's nuts. Yeah, it's wild, but here we are.
I love that he says, it's nuts.
Yeah, but here we are.
He's not done yet, by the way.
That's right. He wants to add a warning track, fence, and even a scoreboard to the ballpark. So all dads, listen up. We have to do better for our kids right now.
It's a tough act to follow. Well, flooding across our area right now has a lot of people scrambling to make a claim. Consumer Advisor Clark Howard explains how some victims can save money on insurance.
And we're tracking where flash flooding is still a concern and what you can expect later on today.
WPXI Now. When a major story breaks, this is where you'll find 24-hour coverage. From the Channel 11 newsroom to our crews live in the field, we'll bring you the information you need right now. WPXI Now. Always on when you want the latest on...
How you doing? Watch me, Wendy, now on Channel 11. We've got your hot topics, celebrity guests on the couch, and a whole lot more. It's our big 10th season, so don't miss it every weekday at 11 right here on Channel 11. Watch The Wendy Williams Show every weekday at 11 right here on Channel 11.
New images just into our newsroom showing a giant sinkhole that has opened up off McKnight Road. Ross Township officials say a storm drain collapsed right at the entrance to the Waldorf apartments, and people who live there are now being told to use the Chick-fil-A to enter and exit. Our area has seen its share of flooding this year, and getting insurance for flooding can be expensive. Our consumer advisor Clark Howard shows you how you can save money.
A lot of people are having to have this unpleasant experience of walking around in their own home in protective, waterproof shoes. Why? Because more and more places in America are suffering from flooding that really never had before. The reason is, as we urbanize in more and more of the country, and we've had more unpredictable storms, homes that are low-lying but not in a federally designated flood zone are flooding. And then there you are, your homeowner's insurance doesn't cover you, and your home could be a partial or total loss. How do you deal with this? Well, the good news is if your home's not in a federally designated flood zone, but you know you're at low ground and there's other development above you, buying federal flood insurance is really inexpensive, and it covers you up to $250,000. If you check out floodsmart.gov, you can put in your address and see what it will cost you for that peace of mind. I'm Clark Howard.
Your
your severe weather Team 11 forecast.
Storm tracker Doppler 11 radar still picking up on that really heavy rain off to the east of the Pittsburgh area, where we do have lightning as well included. Areas in the maroon box still under a flash flood warning until 1:30. Keep in mind, we still have some moderate to heavy rain that's passing from Edgewood to Penn Hills. That's moving to the east, and we also have heavier downpours around Cook, where we are detecting that lightning. This is through Westmoreland County, east of the Mount Pleasant area. Some heavier rain setting up there. Moderate overhead, moderate rain there in Bullskin, and then down to the south, you can see just south of Uniontown around Wharton, Spring Hill, torrential, blinding rainfall, frequent clouds around lightning. Morgantown, you also are experiencing really heavy rain and lightning, and this is all moving from west to east. And then here's a closer look around Blacksville, where we do have that torrential rain, frequent lightning as well through Greene County. I want to take you up to Indiana County because we do have that moderate, really steady rain in this area. Brush Valley, rain, East Wheatfield, even some lightning showing up. Again, that's moving off to the east and then eventually into the mountains. And then a closer look at what's coming in eastern Ohio and the panhandle of West Virginia. Some heavy rain there. Lightning, that's going to be coming into Washington County, coming in from the west. So we're continuing to track some pop-up showers and isolated thunderstorms behind this first batch of rain that moved in this morning. I'm also tracking more storms that are starting to form in a line in this yellow circle out in Ohio. That's out ahead of a cold front, and that's going to be the next round that moves in pretty widespread across the area by late afternoon and early evening. Here's the weather risk for today. It is moderate because of the torrential downpours. We've already seen more than 2.5 inches of rain. Any storm that does move in late this afternoon and evening could be severe with 60-mile-per-hour winds and the potential for 1-inch hail. Here's the model data, and the storm tracker shows by 6 o'clock we're dealing with torrential rain from places like Beaver into Allegheny County, Butler. 7:30 p.m. still detecting that heavy rain, frequent clouds around lightning from Pittsburgh to Greensburg and Indiana. By 9:30, it looks like the roughest weather is east of the mountains. We'll clear things out as we head into 11 p.m. We'll still keep a mostly cloudy sky around and some areas of fog developing overnight tonight. As the cold front moves in later this evening, it'll sweep out the severe weather, and then tomorrow we're looking at a pretty fantastic day, although we do start with clouds and decrease the clouds as the day wears on. So if you do want to head to the pool, should be a refreshing change to the air with some less humid conditions. 76 at 1 o'clock. High temperature near 80 degrees for your Friday. Here's the 5-day forecast with your weekend always in view. Mostly sunny Saturday. Get out and enjoy it. You'll deserve it after the rain today. And then Sunday will bring back in a chance for some isolated showers and thunderstorms.
All right, want to get to some breaking news here. Take a look. Pictures of flooding in the North Hills. That's Pine Creek overflowing. Pine Creek Road, actually, on Reineman Road. This is right by the Target and Giant Eagle in McCandless Township.
Know exactly where that is. Drivers thought their dreams came true when they spotted cash on the highway. Why this mad scramble could actually turn into a nightmare.
and traffic, updated every 10 minutes on Channel 11 Morning News.
Well, kids are spending part of their summer learning what it's like to be a police officer. This is the 12th year for the Cops and Kids Summer Camp. Pittsburgh Police are offering 4 week-long sessions around the city. Today we caught up with campers as they learned about the city's river rescue team.
I believe that this program is essential to engage the young children, that know that police are friendly and that we're actually just like them.
Yeah, officers also say they hope the program inspires the next generation of law enforcement.
Wedding season is here, and a new study shows something interesting. Apparently, a lot of people are saying I can't to watching their friends say I do. According to a new study from Bankrate, 1 in 5 people said they declined a wedding invitation because they simply couldn't afford it. The study also found the high cost of weddings is putting a strain on more than just finances. 30% of those who declined their RSVP due to financial stress says it damaged their friendship with the couple.
Speaking of cash, take a look here at this. Drivers in Atlanta scrambled to grab thousands of dollars littered along a highway. That is money right there. Now, more than $150,000 in cash went flying when the doors of an armored truck flew open. Yeah, well, police say these drivers are actually breaking the law and urging anyone who grabbed that cash to fork it over or face charges. Our sister station in Atlanta says at least one man returned more than $2,000. Good for him.
Wonder what happens to the guy who forgot to close the door tightly or lock the door.
There might be a problem.
He's in trouble. That's all for Channel 11 News at noon. Our next newscast is tonight at 5.
And you can get breaking news updates on the storms and flood warnings on our streaming apps. Just search WPXI on Apple TV, Roku, or Amazon Fire. Have a great day.
Enjoy.